Hi, welcome back. I don't often do reviews of products, but this one interested me a little bit. This is the urFLAMP, urFLAMP, urFLAMP. I have no idea how to say that. This is the urFLAMP V6 Night's Watch flashlight. Now, I was interested in this because I've actually been eyeballing a $100 Olight flashlight, the Warrior 3 Mini, or watching for a Warrior 4 Mini, but that's over $100. And the price point on this one is $30 US, $40 Canadian. There'll be links down below that you can check it out. And so I was interested to see whether this would do what I had in mind. This is not going to be a long video. I don't like these videos that take 10 minutes just to unbox the product. So I'll go over a couple of things. Small tactical style flashlight with tail switch. A lot of things are pretty standard, belt clip. Now a couple things about this flashlight that you'll notice: USB-C charging, comes with a USB-C cable, comes with an additional O-ring and a little lanyard that you can attach here. Of course, got the name there. And it's black and it's metal and it works. Okay, so what I like and what I don't like. Let's get into it. What I like is that with this one, you've got the optional USB-C charging and a little rubber thing. You can also unscrew the butt cap and get access to the battery that it comes with. Same name. This one says it's got a 2600 milliamp. Oh, there it is, 2600 milliamp hours. So that's about an average battery. You're going to get better batteries like a Key Power or something like that. But you're able to install that in this flashlight, and I've checked the charging and it works. So that's interesting. It's lightweight. So this is a tactical style flashlight, but it's really lightweight as opposed to one I got for 20 bucks on Amazon that's similar brightness. This is old, this is cheap. This is heavy. Like it's a bit of a beast. I mean, you grip it in there, and it's a heavier flashlight, more of an actual tactical style, whereas a tactical mini, I don't know what the difference is, maybe just the weight. This, I mean, it would probably hurt if you hit somebody with it. You're not going to be hitting anybody with this. I don't even think that the little bevels there are going to break glass, as some boast that they might do. But it's a good flashlight. And you'll notice another thing. You've got an indicator there. So when the battery starts to go down, you'll notice it change color. And when it's charging, red is charging, green is charged. That is another handy thing that I like. Here's one more thing. The clip that it comes with is actually pretty, I mean, it's removable, but it's good. It's a dual clip. So you can clip it into a vest or a belt that way, or you could clip it onto the brim of a hat. And so I like the clip. That is another thing that I like. I like the temperature of the LED, so it's not overly cool. It's not overly warm, so by comparison. Now, a lot of these videos, when you'll see a flashlight demoed, you never really know how it's going to look or light up on camera. You're just going to have to take my word for it or try it yourself. I like the temperature. Sometimes the really cool LEDs boast a higher lumens, but I just don't like the light. So the other thing I like about this is the price point. This is, like I said, not a $100 flashlight. So this gives you some of the functionality of a $100 flashlight, but not all. And it gives you some of the brightness, but not all. Now, the box I like. This has pretty much everything that I'd be interested to find out straight up on the box. So you've got 1300 lumens max. That's not a lot. This is exactly the same as my Olight headlamp. That is not the same as like a Olight tactical mini, like the Warrior Mini. That's going to give me, I don't remember what is off the top of my head, but I think it was like 1700 lumens. 1300, it's not bad, it's not great. 150 hours of time, that's good. I mean, these are all estimates. You've got your scope there, 225 meter of a spotlight kind of effect. And the weight, 125 grams, that's good. It also tells me here on the other side of the box, I've got 1.5 meters of dropping durability. That's not much. That's like dropping it from chest height. So I don't know whether they're just aiming low on their estimate because they don't want to get in trouble, or whether there's something about, I'm not going to drop it on concrete to find out. I'm also not going to test the IP68 waterproofing. I suspect that you're probably fine to use this in a rain and get it wet that way. But I wouldn't be dropping this in a pond or in a river and expecting no water to creep into the little rubber seal there. I mean, it seems pretty good. Whoops. But like I said, I'm not going to put this underwater. Test it out. So what I don't like, the tail switch is a little bit finicky. Pressing it on works perfectly well. When you try to do the half press, you know, I've got a little bit more practice now to get you different brightness levels, and there's 4. And then, of course, you've got, you know, you toggle through them again. It's a little finicky. Now, when it's on, you're supposed to double press, and it gives you like a stop. Whoops. And it's hard to get it just right. There you go. It gets your strobe, and if you triple press, then it gives you a SOS. Like I said, it's not easy to get the strobe and the SOS features to work. Fortunately, those aren't ones that I'm going to be using very often. If I was in a situation where I would need a SOS and have to sit there for 5 minutes trying to figure out, that might defeat the purpose of the SOS. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's something I don't like. 1300 lumens, it's good, but it's not great. For 40 bucks Canadian, 30 US, I would have hoped that they could have gone a little higher, shot for 1500 or something like that. But really, that's it. The V6 Night's Watch from urFLAMP, I would say that this is a worthwhile bet for 30 bucks US, $40 Canadian. I'm happy to have it. It's probably going to stall off my purchase of a $100 Olight flashlight for a time being. I haven't had a chance to use this really a lot outdoors or in the winter. That's another thing I like to test of my flashlights. How well do they work after they've been sitting in a glove compartment at 40 below? That's important to me because I live in Canada. So consider these things, and of course if there's any other updates as I get going and really use this thing, I will let you know. But that's my brief opinion of this flashlight. Like I said, the links are in the description below. Feel free to check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching.